Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate it if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be talking about a Rolex Oyster Perpetual 126000 with what they call a bright blue dial. I'm going to call this a professional blue dial, and I'm sure you can tell just by looking at it how deep this blue can be, how bright it can be, and this particular value of blue just exudes luxury and professionalism. Alright, anyway, we'll be going over the case, the dial, the bezel, the crown functions, as well as the movement, and the bracelet, and I'll be giving my thoughts on all of these, including the wearing experience at the end of the video. Alright, so starting off with the case here, this Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36 is 36 millimeters in diameter from finger to thumb. It has the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and Rolex winding crown to ensure waterproofness down to 100 meters or 330 feet. The entire case here is a high polish, at least along the sides. The front is actually a nice satin brush finishing. Alright, only to be covered up slightly by this nice, smooth, domed bezel. Alright, so it gives it this very sort of cohesive overall look, as if the bezel wasn't really there. It's not the fluted style bezel, which is always made in gold, but it's the stainless steel version, so you get your value savings there, and it's something that you can certainly wear every day. And when it comes to everyday wearing, it doesn't really get much better than this, with this nice, bright blue dial. I'm going to call it the professional blue dial, because the color of this blue, it's not a light blue, it's not the deepest blue, but it's that certain value, that certain mix of blue with some slight gray tones, just adding in a tiny bit of black to make that a grayish blue that just exudes luxury, and this sunray tone patterning actually gives it that sort of distinctive, almost three-dimensional look to this dial. It gives it much more depth than it really is. Alright, now taking a close look at these hour markers, we have index markers, single markers for most of the hours, the only ones 3, 6, and 9 with the double index marks there for ease of distinction, and the Rolex crown logo at the 12 o'clock position. Alright, all of these fully loomed, including the hands. Alright, we can turn out the lights and see that for ourselves here. Nice and bright blue with that chroma light feature there. Gives it a nice blue tint to that glow in the darkness. And if you've seen my videos lately, you'll note that my camera has struggled to maintain focus on this portion of the video, but this chroma light is so incredibly bright that it's not losing focus at all. It's actually blowing out my highlights. I'm looking at my monitor right now. It's incredibly bright. Alright, so no problem reading this in the dark or any low light situation, and it keeps that luminosity for quite a long time. Alright, now taking a look at the crown functions here, it works as you would expect from an Oyster Perpetual. Simply unwind it to the first position. You just simply wind the watch at this point. Alright, so if you're at a dead stop, you can just wind it 20 to 30 full times to get it up to the full power reserve. Pull the crown out to the only other position, and note that it stops at seconds hand, allowing that hacking function, so you can then set the minute hand precisely wherever it needs to go, synchronize it up to an atomic clock, press the crown back in, and you're in business. All right. Be sure to wind that crown tightly against the case to ensure that superior water resistance. All right, so what allows all of this to work is the 3230 in-house made by Rolex. You can't see it through the case back, but you get that added security of the solid steel case back as my camera struggles to focus. All right, there we go. Solid case back. All right, it allows for the plus or minus 2 second per day time differential after casing, allowing for that supreme precision, as also indicated on the dial, the superlative chronometer official certification. It allows for that second or the center hour, minute, and seconds hands with the stop seconds for precise time setting, all of which I had just demonstrated. The oscillator is a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring with high-performance Paraflex shock absorbers. What that means is that you can get relatively close to magnets, you can take a few bumps here and there, and it'll be keeping track of time just fine. No need to worry about the timekeeping abilities of this watch. And when it comes to the internal winding, it is an automatic watch, so there's a bidirectional self-winding rotor on the inside. So simply all you need to do is just wind the crown once, and just wearing it on your wrist will keep it wound up to the maximum approximate 70-hour power reserve. All right, so that means you can just set this down on a Friday evening, you can pick it back up on a Monday morning, ready to conduct business, no need to wind the watch. It keeps power for almost 3 entire days, so that's quite a long time. All right, now taking a look at this bracelet, the framing here, we have the Oyster 3-piece bracelet, all satin finished down the front as you would find on the front of the case, just continuing all the way down this bracelet with a high polish along the sides there. All right, complete with my fingerprints. All right, nice satin brush finishing, gives it a very interesting tonal, colorful texture actually. If you look at it in just the right light, you can get just about every color from this bracelet, something that tends to be overlooked quite a bit. We have this Oyster fold-over clasp with the Rolex logo stamped into the clasp. It seems to be exclusive just to the Oyster Perpetual line, right? And actually I do quite like this recessed crown instead of the raised crown because, well, there's no chance of accidentally damaging it and from just simply resting your wrist on your table, okay? Simply lift the top to open it up, nice and easy. There's that nice hook system there with the Rolex stamped logo on the inside, and you know that you're dealing with steel, all right? And also, the added bonus of the Oyster fold-over clasp is that you have the Easy Link 5mm extension. So on a really hot day, you just drank an entire bowl of ramen and you chugged 2 liters of water. Well, your wrist is going to swell, definitely, and it's 90 degrees outside. So just simply reach underneath, just pull it straight out. There you go. Extra half link of the Oyster bracelet for the added comfort. And when you don't need it anymore, just fold it back in on itself and it snaps right in. Again, just pull it straight out to get that extra 5mm of extension, fold it back in on itself, press it back in against the clasp, and there you go. Nice and easy. All right, and while we're here, I can actually try it on, give you my thoughts as to how it wears on the wrist. All right, and you'll know, from my videos at least, that I love 36mm. It's the sort of perfect sweet spot. At least on my wrist, it's 7 inches in circumference, and so I get an excellent framing of the bracelet on the 12 and 6 o'clock sides while having a clear view of the dial. Very nice, very easy to read with this dark portions of this dial. You can just simply move the dial around in any direction and you can read the time very easily. Certainly, you don't have the Roman numeral hour markers, so if you're not used to reading analog, this could be more on the difficult side, but certainly this would be an excellent entry point, probably the best entry point for a Rolex collector. Certainly, when you have the Oyster Perpetual overall look, it's very not complicated. It's very simple, very nice and easy to read, and plenty of breathing space for all of the elements here that you can see. All right, and when it comes to the overall wearing experience, incredibly light. 36mm, entirely stainless steel. All right, the bracelet is a very good counterweight to the watch itself, so you can barely notice it on your wrist as long as you have all of the links here. If you have to take some links out, the case could get a little bit heavier, but not a huge issue. Plenty of breathing space with all of these links. Your wrist won't sweat and it won't be pulling out your hairs from your arm at all. So again, an excellent entry point, especially I'd say the best entry point into the Rolex world, because this is a Rolex Oyster Perpetual, a 36 model, so most people can wear this. It's basically a unisex size, so literally anyone can wear this. And with this deep blue, it just looks so distinguished, and especially the way that it plays in the light is just out of this world, honestly. All right, now taking a look overall, what do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below what you think about this Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36 with this bright blue dial, or the professional blue dial, as I like to call it. Be sure to leave a like, as it helps us out. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, new like this one, or even discontinued, used, we have it on our website, jazztime.com. Links in the description below for your buying links, and you can even see images and even videos like this one on our website as well. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.